You're back at work finally, huh? Huh? Did you enjoy your break while you were off? Did you enjoy your time away from your annoying coworkers? Hmm? The weird smell in the office? Are you glad your kids are back at school? Are you glad them people that was visiting you for the holidays are gone? But either way, welcome back, good people. Welcome to CertaPro Painters Presents Montez at Midday, and I'm your host, Dre Montez. CertaPro Painters, Oklahoma City. Let the professionals do the work, whether residential or commercial. We got a show for you today. We got the mind of Montez. That ought to be interesting. We got the list brought to you by STL Truck Hillbilly, John Gibbs at Don Brown Chevrolet. We got that coming up as well. We're going to try to recap what actually happened yesterday in the NFL. It's also Black Monday. And it's also Furniture Moving Monday based on what happened in college basketball, women's college basketball, bowl games, NBA, and the NFL. Furniture Moving Monday sponsored by St. Louis Best Moving LLC, 314-669-5971, or visit stlouisbestmoving.com. Let the professionals do the work. Resident commercial, they got you. So this is the last time we can say this. Happy New Year. We're not doing it no more. You have until 5 p.m. to get the Christmas tree down and the lights too. We're doing all that. We're getting it all of it. Let's go. Yes, you too. Get them kids to help. I was thinking about this before the show. Down memory lane. Remember you got that whipping as a kid and you got to clean up and your mom is sitting right behind you, still with the switch of belt in her hand, on the phone, bragging that you just got beat down. Girl, I don't know what's wrong with him. He think he grown. Wait till his daddy get home. And you're saying as a kid, I got to get another whipping. You kids today don't understand about that, about a belt and a switch. You have no idea. That was a different type of therapy as a child. I'm talking the days where the school called your house. There was always somebody in my house. So odds are I got to go to school and act right. Then the time came when they mailed report cards and progress reports in the mail because they didn't trust us and handed them to our parents. Oh, Lord. School was a setup system. It was a trap back in the day, but it made you do right. Since we got a late start today, let's get on into this show right now. Again, welcome back to the good people. There's somebody right now celebrating their first day at a new job, new position. Somebody finally got a company car, got their name on the office door. Somebody made partner. Somebody got a promotion. Somebody got a raise. Somebody got a new apartment out there. Somebody probably got engaged over the holidays. Somebody probably got a kid. Somebody probably went and got married but hadn't told nobody yet. We're going to wait. We're going to wait and tell people. But somebody is celebrating something today and could not wait to tell people because they've been away from work since December 23rd. So welcome back to the real world, people. Welcome back to reality. Welcome back to it is 2026 and my, oh my. But again, the tree is coming down today and the lights. How is the New Year's going so far for you? How's it going? From the mind of Montez, the Buffalo Bills, and nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills, played their last home game yesterday against the Jets. And they actually opened up that stadium, ironically, 50 years ago against the JETS Jets. So fittingly, they played them. I've been to an opening of a stadium. I've been to an implosion. But I've never been to the say goodbye to a stadium. If you're a fan of the Buffalo Bills and you were at that game, what are you taking? What are you taking? Oh, Cartman, that used to have a show on Fox Sports 1 in the morning, he said he was at the last game when they came back against the Oilers, and he bought 2 hot dogs. One he ate, the other one he kept. He just got rid of that hot dog when he got married. He kept it in the freezer. He was that much of a fan of the Buffalo Bills and the fact he was there at that last game. If you were there, what's something you would have taken or want as memorabilia from that stadium, the Buffalo Bills? Please let me know. I don't know why I get giddy over watching athletes give gifts to each other. I get giddy over watching athletes give gifts to themselves. They're not all extravagant. They hit you in the heart. It's the little bitty simple things. I saw a guy get a Tonka truck. The yellow one from back in the day, when you had to you could change the tires. He had that one. It's the little bitty things that get you as you get older. You think the NFL is greedy now? Christmas Day belong to NBA. Roger Goodell, they charging too much. They on Netflix. They on Apple. NFL is greedy. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. The NFL now is about to have the NFL poker experience. Roger Goodell said, I want all that money. I'm starting to realize something. Practice is for communication. Practice is for communication. I'm starting to realize that. I really am. It took me a minute, but I'm from the mind of Montez. The more and more I think about this Michigan coach that got fired, Coach Moore, something's not adding up to me. Just hear me out. This man was married with 2 kids. Allegedly, side piece, working for him, paying her. Whole staff know they doing it. Players see him going in and out of her place, dorm. Everybody know. So on the day of in question, he's at home with a butter knife, threatening to harm himself to his wife. Leaves there, goes to the side piece house, threatens to harm her. To harm himself. The wife didn't call the police. The side piece didn't call the police. The side piece attorney called the police. I think they all together. I think them girls working together. Remember in Django? And they went in that house? What'd he say? That boy and that girl know each other. Them girls know each other. They know each other. Something just not adding up right on that story to me. Something not adding up right to me. Congratulations to Lola Edwards. You go, girl. Sister girl made the USA women's hockey national team on the Olympics. You go, girl. You go. You do your thing. Now, we all know I only like watching hockey doing what? The playoffs. Because those fans are what? Insane. But here's my question. The Winter Classic was in Miami, Florida. Outside. Okay. The United States Navy won the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. There you go. Yeah. Bring all them Navy jokes in here now. Yeah. Couple more things from the mind of Montez, and then we're gonna get into some other stuff. I don't know who to blame for this situation or who to watch for this. I don't mind the 3-point shot. Don't mind it at all. It's the distance that they're shooting from in college. I watched so much college basketball Saturday, I thought I had a kid in college playing basketball. Men and women. Men and women. And I'm here to tell you the distance these kids, I was trying to find the actual numbers on how many the average distance of a three is from this Saturday. I think I almost broke Google when I did that. But I've never seen that many threes done that way. The distance. I mean, everybody's, as soon as they cross the mid-court line, they're chucking it. They're chucking it. I got one more question here two more from the mind of Montez. We'll get into the list. Here we go. Little word of advice from the mind of Montez. Just be yourself. I think about since COVID, I don't think you have to wear a mask anymore. You don't have to be two different people to work at this job where you're Ted here. You're Theodore when you get off work. You see, I think you can be Ted, or Theodore. I think now you can truly be yourself. Perfection and normalcy is out the window. Just be yourself. And here's another thing I want to know from the mind of Montez. I've been following the news and notes on the intertwines. This one has thrown me for a back. We're always talking about entertainers that come from impoverished situations. Why you never go back to your community and give back? Some do, but probably not the way we want them to. Some do it publicly. Some do it anonymously. And then a lot of the money is misused, stolen. We know the story. We know how it goes. But now I'm wondering, with all these impoverished people that are in college that have these NIL deals, all these impoverished people that have these streaming networks, making all this money, what are y'all doing in your neighborhood and communities to be more impactful and to be more plentiful in your neighborhood? What you doing? I keep seeing people that getting all these streaming deals and money going to jail. You mean to tell me you're getting $500,000 a month for showing your feet, cooking food, telling jokes, working out, making art, and you trying to flip that with some dope? Come on, man. Come on. Just some things I don't understand. When is enough? $500,000 not enough? You were just living, not even in a studio. You were sleeping on an air mattress up under a couch. Some people have no friends. Some people have no guidance. We can't do it all for you. We cannot. And that right there, kids, you have the mind of Montez. No matter what, I want y'all to be nice and understand what happened yesterday in the world of sports. I'm not saying you got to kiss anybody's ass out there, but just be aware. You can't be joking with people who take this football real seriously. So be careful. You've been warned. The moment they say, all right now. All right, kids. Welcome to The List. The List is being brought to you by Don Brown Chevrolet. Go check out my man John Gibbs at Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. New, used, pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs. This is your guy. The STL Truck Hillbilly. Again, Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. The List. The list is just random things I saw I think may need a discussion. The Rams and the 49ers do deserve uniforms of the year. Them 49er uniforms, them Rams uniform, about a month and a half ago, that purple and that yellow, I have never donned another NFL team's colors. No, never done it before. I don't know what that's like. Probably when I was a kid, when I didn't have decisions in buying my clothing or dressing myself. But as a grown person, since I've been a fan of this team, no, won't happen. But when you wear uniforms like the 49ers have on, you're supposed to play better than that. We're getting to that in another discussion for real. I think people that play sports video games, they need to be talked to. They need to. I've been seeing some video footage. I'm concerned about people out there. I'm concerned about some people. I am. This is beyond smashing a TV, throwing a controller. This is beyond fighting your opponent. This is you going outside, making all that noise. I haven't seen anyone act this way in Call of Duty or any of those other weird games, which I've never played. I've only had sports games. I've never even tried to play them. Well, Grand Theft Auto back in the day. But if you play sports games, reach out to somebody. The list. SMU beat North Carolina in basketball. Sir, did you see the three-pointers that SMU was shooting? I know today Monday, but on Friday, Notre Dame men's basketball team was playing Cal. I've heard the term crash out a lot. If you have not or don't know what happened Friday, Coach Shrewsbury lost it. That was a game-winning shot attempted, game-tying shot attempted by Cal in the final seconds. Pandemonium everywhere. Kid shoots the ball, makes it. They say no shot. The coach of Cal, who was former NBA player, Mad Dog Madsen, you remember him for the Lakers that danced like Elaine from Friends? And another ref said foul. There's pandemonium everywhere. So they say, basket's good. Kid gets a shot, hits it, 4-point play. They win the game, Cal. The head coach of Notre Dame was not having it. This man was like a bull that saw red. I'm surprised he wasn't fired on the spot. We've talked about how I feel about high school coaches, AAU coaches. But this was something of another level. But he made the list. Here's another suggestion that made the list. The way they did drug testing in the 80s and 90s to get a job, hear me out. They should do the same thing for all officials, high school, AAU, D1, D2, D3, and the NFL. I want them all drug tested. Let's go. And the reason I say that, how can so many calls happen right in front of you? You're looking at it. How do you know that? In the replay, you're looking right at a call. Also realized something this past week. I don't think people can read anymore. Real talk. I think people have given up on reading. People are pushing doors that clearly say pull. Big old sign, open at 10. It's 9:15. Looking in the window. They're not open yet, baby. Kid orders a soda. He said, let me get that soda right there, that vest soda right there. Lady said, I don't have any vest sodas. He said, well, let me get that vest orange. I don't have any vest orange. That was not an orange soda there. That was not a vest soda there. I'm standing over here like, there's a line that's a big old sign says, order drink here. There's people way over here. I don't think people can read anymore. We've already seen the USA reading rate. We saw the numbers from the South. Have you seen the numbers in the St. Louis region? We need to do a reading test. Have your man or your woman or your partner read to your child when they get home from school. The list. There are 4,500 kids in the transfer portal. Mm, mm, mm. The list. What would you do right now? Let's say you got a kid that's 28 years old, married, 2 kids. You have never been married, or you were married, you're divorced. Your kids all over the place. You know, you were not the best at being a role model for happy relationship. But your kid is doing well. 2 kids, everything's going fine. No abuse or nothing. But something happens. And your kid has to move back home with you, with the 2 kids. Would you intervene and talk to your kid's partner to keep the marriage together? Or you don't give a damn? Your kid's grown. Let me know. Mm, mm, mm. And ladies and gentlemen, that completes the list. It's brought to you by Don Brown Chevrolet at 2244 South Kings Highway. Go see my man John Gibbs, a.k.a. the STL Truck Hillbilly. By the way, for you folks that are needing that legal representation out there that had some issues over the holiday, call the counselor at 314-675-0377. Again, if you found yourself in some legal situations over the holiday break, call the counselor, 314-675-0377. The choice of an attorney is an important decision and should not be based upon this advertisement alone. Well, it's time to get on into it, people. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Furniture Moving Monday. Furniture Moving Monday is brought to you by STL Moving Company. 314-669-5971. St. Louis Best Moving, LLC. Or you can also contact them at stlouisbestmoving.com. Oh, yeah. I'm quite sure some couches were thrown. People got yelled at, silent talking in the car, back turned in the bed last night, walking out the house angry this morning, doors being slammed. You yelled at somebody at work this morning. All because of what? The NFL. Like I say, all doctors don't know what they're doing. Not all coaches know what they're doing. Not all referees, we already know this for a fact, don't know what the hell they are doing. But we have fallen to the belief in the concept, just because a person has a job, we accept that they know what they're doing. No, not up in jail. Patrick Mahomes didn't trust the Kansas City Chiefs medical staff. He went to Dallas and had them do the service. See, not all doctors know what they're doing. What can we say what happened Saturday in the NFL? How would you explain that to someone? What you saw happen in the NFL. How do you explain that with a straight face? That Carolina-Tampa Bay game. Torrential downpour. People could barely stand up. Ball slip right out of Baker Mayfield's hand. Pandemonium. Missed face mask. Not kicking the field goal before halftime. Drop balls, but I'm not going to be that hard on the situation. Rip the kid's helmet off right in front of the side judge, but no flag. All right. Okay. Carolina tried a flea flicker in the rain. In the middle of Katrina, the Panthers tried a flea flicker. That game was all over the place. Just Seattle at the 49ers. They made Sam Darnold look like Thomas Patrick Jefferson Brady. For the 49ers wear those type of uniforms, looking that good, that dressed out, from where I'm from, in the era I grew up in, coach would have took them uniforms off them right there. Let me get all that. Give me that. Give me all that. I don't give a damn your daddy over there. Give me all that. You're not going to make me look bad like that again. That was a complete embarrassment. But before the game, all the announcers kept talking about were the 49ers. You know, they got a guy in practice squad. They moved up to left tackle. So let's keep that in mind. Go back to the game. He wasn't a problem. It was the middle. They didn't stop anybody up the middle. So I'm thinking, as a person that likes football, I'm thinking San Fran is letting Seattle show them the bag, and we're going to make our adjustments at halftime. It's like when you're playing somebody that's running a miss-out in Madden. You let them show all their trickery, and then at halftime, you make your adjustment, you go out and smoke them. That's what I thought San Fran was doing. Not one time they put E-Mac in the slot. What happened to that sweep play that they had? What happened to the shovel pass? It's like what did they do in walkthroughs? What did they do this past week? I don't think San Fran did the homework necessary to complete the assignment. So the Giants win 9 in a row, but go on a 2-game winning streak to potentially having the number 1 pick to the number 5 pick. Cleveland, Cincinnati, congratulations to Myles Garrett. My good buddy Galen, who's a St. Louis fireman here, he brought up the conversation to me. He said Joe Burrow laid down just like Brett Favre. I don't think so. I don't think so. But congratulations to Myles Garrett. Congratulations. Saints-Atlanta game. Raheem was the first one to get fired. Black Monday. He got fired after the game. I don't even think he left the damn locker room. Coach, we'll just put everything out here for you. Just want you to know that. I don't understand that game right there. But I do like these watch parties that they were showing between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and 704, that being Carolina. I like how they were going back and forth showing the watch party based on who would have won between the Saints and Atlanta of them getting in. Green Bay, Minnesota didn't give that the time of day. Tennessee, Jacksonville put a whipping on them. Arizona and the Rams, Matthew Stafford, man, look here. Some players you just respect out there. I wish I'd have been a Ram fan when they were here, but I was not. Never have. The Chargers in Denver. I understand all the injuries that the Chargers have. I understand what Sean Payton was trying to do the first half. I didn't like the tempo of our offense, but I get it. You don't want to overdo it. You know, it's your first time cooking out on your dad's grill in front of over 20 people of his friends. You don't want to overdo it. Got to ease into it. Got to ease into it. But we have the number 1 seed. You know, I think back to the day I became a fan of the Broncos. Oh, it was just like it was yesterday. Oh, my God. We all have a story on why we like a certain team or player. We all have a story. I did a podcast on that about 3 or 4 years ago. But if it wasn't for this college blowout game on Raycom Sports back in the day, showing my age here, proud of it, they cut to a game, and it was Stanford playing. And at this time, my father's coaching me in baseball. And they talk about this story of the quarterback and him and his father's relationship. It was John and Jack Elway. And I like the story so much, I said, I'm going to follow this guy wherever he goes. So through George Michael Sports Machine in USA Today, I became a John Elway fan. And the rest is history. Kansas City at Vegas. I don't think Raider fans were happy about beating the Chiefs. That game was weird. I can't even explain it. And poor Pete Carroll. Hey, buddy. Hey, thanks for coming back, giving the Raiders your football knowledge that they didn't deserve. Miami and the Patriots, that was a good game as well. That was a very good game. Washington and Philly. That's another game I didn't understand. The Washington-Philly game I did not. Detroit and Chicago playing for a seeding. Okay. The Jets at Bills. The Jets are the first NFL team in history to go an entire season with 0 interceptions. I would fire everybody that's a secondary coach. It's like you taking gym or PE back in the day and you get a DRF. Your parents not going to understand that. That's something that doesn't make sense to them at all. How you get a DRF in gym or PE? You went an entire year. And nobody in the secondary got no linebackers, no tip ball, no tip drill. What are y'all doing in practice? On a side note, congratulations to my Denver Broncos for breaking the NFL team sack record. I believe we finished with 66. We surpassed the 1985 Chicago Bears. And I don't care if they did it in 16 damn games. Not the point. Why we always got to add an extra antidote? Jordan can't play in his era. Darrell Earnhardt wouldn't relate today's driver. Why just can't we accept players for the talent that they have in the era that they're playing in? Why we always want to put Wilt Chamberlain in today? Every time a player has something, we want to take it away. Shout out to Chase Young getting 10 sacks. By the way, Chase Young was 5 years old playing football with 12-year-olds. True story. He was that big. Now, here's the game that sent the internet into shockwaves. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Pittsburgh did something I don't like combining the two. The man upstairs and football. You leave that be. They had a priest in the end zone blessing the field before the game. Steelers did. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. We know about Aaron Rodgers, his tent, his trips, his dating life, his age. We know what Aaron Rodgers can do. You give him time, he's going to do what? Destroy you. But Aaron Rodgers did something yesterday that shocked me. He ran the ball. He ran the ball. Back in the day, Aaron could scoot. From the days of Cal to when he got to Green Bay. On the other side, Baltimore. All the discussions about Lamar. This and that, him and Harbaugh. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. We know what D. Henry can do. We know who can stop the run, who cannot stop the pass. We know the history of these teams very well. But the way that game played out yesterday, and the way it ended, there's no definitive answer. But everybody wants to play Monday morning quarterback. You had 9 seconds on the clock. You fire Harbaugh. You could have ran one more play. The last time a team ran one more play, they dropped the snap. It was a fumble. Everybody has the answer after the fact. Everybody that's divorced right now, I bet you can fix it. I bet you can fix it. Everybody that lost the job last year, I bet you can fix it now. But in the heat of the moment, we're clueless. We don't know what we're doing, what we think is right. Everyone in America thought that man was going to make that field goal. Everyone in America didn't know that kid was going to miss the extra point. Everyone knows how we all feel about kickers in the world right now. We need to eliminate them. Get them out of football. Let's eliminate kickers across the board. Just stop it. Stop it. All kickers, just go to soccer. Just go. Just stop it. It's ridiculous. And then immediately following the game, I go straight to the internet. You know who they blaming? Lamar. So Lamar fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line against the Chiefs. So Lamar dropped a touchdown, game-winning touchdown against the Bills. So Lamar missed a potential game-winning 44-yard field goal. So all that's Lamar, huh? When you got the past two NFL champions, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes, then you look at Lamar, he got a grill and he's wearing a bank robbery mask. That's not what the NFL wants. How do people go that far? Why? I mean, what does his appearance and his character got to do in his gameplay? Well, if his mama wasn't his agent, there you go. There you go. The internet is interesting. When you lose, here comes everything. When you win, I knew it. Reality is reality. But if you are a Baltimore Ravens fan, no jokes aside, I feel for you. If you're a Raven fan and you went to work, I bless you. Especially if you work in a warehouse. Thank you for going to work. Thank you. If you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, thank you. I really wanted y'all to go to the playoffs. Really did. I really would have not see y'all. Really would have. Dre Jr., congratulations on your Panthers making the team. And to my folks in the 704, the Cackalack, congratulations. So now it's back to the drawing board for a lot of teams. It's back to the old drawing board because today is Black Monday. People losing jobs out there. People losing jobs left and right. I think yesterday was probably one of the greatest sports days that may go unnoticed. Now, if you're one sport watching person, that's on you. There's no problem, no knocking it. At least you're watching sports. But they had women's volleyball on yesterday, the NFL, men's college basketball, women's college basketball. In the women's college ball matchups yesterday, look here. Utah beat TCU. Vandy beat LSU. It was 0.5 seconds left in the game. 0.5 of a second was left in the game. This was the longest time ever. It took them 14 minutes to finish 0.5 seconds. Nobody was hurt. There was only one timeout call. And people just walking around. I'm like, what is going? There was no explanation. That happened in 2 games that I witnessed yesterday. 2 of them. Also, you had Stanford over North Carolina. That was a good one. I finally saw homegirl play for Iowa State against Baylor. Baylor double-teamed her from the front and from the side. That's the best I've seen anyone play her. But as the young lady said, January doesn't make you. March is what happens. Kind of got to go with that. Kind of got to go with that right there. But again, to the folks that are back at work, how's it feel? How's that new cheer feel you got? Huh? Company car? How's your new place? Huh? You finally got a car. Huh? Somebody who broke up over the holidays, huh? Single, first year, does it feel good? Huh? Got the bed to yourself and shit, huh? Cook what you want to eat, huh? You change the TV what you want to watch? Feeling all that. Who went out of town with somebody and had a horrible damn time? There's nothing in the world worse than you going out of town for the holidays with somebody. Yeah, first out of town trip. You're planning, we're going to do this, do that. Nothing goes according to plan. You see something in her that you never thought you would see. She something in you that she never thought you would see. And you guys had a horrible time. Didn't even talk on the way home. But how you going to act when y'all run into each other? Because you know it's going to happen. Girl, that's him over there. Some things just come back to you as the days go on. I'm like, that's her over there, dog. She tripping. We're 5 days into the new year, and there are people already upset. Already upset. How? Come on now. Wooside. What'd I tell you? Cut the phone off for 2 hours a day. Sit in silence for 20 minutes. Feet flat on the ground. Palms right up. Sitting erect. Close your eyes and just let it go. Just give it a try. You can start out real small. Cut your phone off for 10 minutes. Be quiet for 10 minutes. Just TV off. Just chill. I'm telling you, it's so therapeutic. It's like the very first time I read the book, Zig Ziglar, Secrets of Closing the Sale. Now, I'm not telling you to buy this book. I'm not telling you it's going to work for you, but I'm telling you this book is, it's like the very first time I watched The Wolf of Wall Street. You know, if you're in sales and you want to do better, pick up the phone and start dialing. You want to change your life, pick up the phone and start dialing. Don't blame me about your problems. Pick up the phone and start dialing. I want you to get rich off your problems. Pick up the phone and start dialing. But Secrets of Closing the Sale, this book, it can take any scenario you are in and you can turn it into a sales pitch and it can work for you. It is one of the greatest books I've ever read that I'm going to buy this book. I'm buying this book. I have to. It's been a long time since I read this book. Long time. Well, I have to get it on tape, books on tape. But it's Zig Ziglar, Secrets of Closing the Sale. Hey, by the way, folks, hey, it's movie time. If you're over in the Bell Vegas area, stop by the Lincoln Movie Theater. Not just something for the kids, but something for the adults. Grandma as well. There it is right there. Want to try something new to help you through those tough times? Try TMS, Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation. TMS. Check and see if your doctors approve this at all, this type of treatment. And again, it is Furniture Moving Monday, brought to you by St. Louis Best Moving. 314-669-5979, or go to stlouisbestmoving.com, as well as the good folk, the good people, Fairway Automotive. You got to get that car checked out now. Go get that car checked out today. Go ahead. Go get it. First of the year, home buying time. Sarah Duncan can help you out for sure. Or check out my homie, Sarah Duncan. Already. Again, Fairway Automotive right there for you. If you're in Bell Vegas, stop by the Candy Bar. Candy Bar. It's almost that time. Baseball season, kids. It's never too early to get yourself some Major League Jerky. Get yourself some Major League Jerky today. Major League Jerky. You're looking for a great burger down in Soulard. Jack Nolan's, baby. Stop on by Jack Nolan's sometime. And I will be making a stop here again at Bricks Coffee on January 22nd. I will be back there on January 22nd at Outpost Coffee and Bricks, located at 4630 Lindell on January 22nd at 9 a.m. So that should be a lot of fun. All right. It's never too early or too late to get yourself an iceberg cooler. Iceberg cooler concepts. Yeah, baby. Grab yours today. It is never too late to prepare for the off season, pre-gaming on your golf cart. You never know. Grab yours today. All right, good folk, good people. We're going to get out of here. Also got Hidden Gym located over there in the heart of Tower Grove, the bed and breakfast for you. Stop on by Hidden Gym, baby. Stop on by. It is definitely a hidden gem. All right, good folk, good people. All right, StreamYarders, Facebook, YouTubers. By the way, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. And if you got something special coming up, you deserve it. And if you're off today, you better put something on the grill. Get a brother up. All right, boys and girls, children of all ages, going to get out of here, and we will see you Wednesday. We will have another exciting episode of Who's to Blame, the podcast. And on this week's podcast episode, we're going to talk about when your flow is interrupted. When your flow is interrupted. Mine out of the gutter, ladies. Your flow, your path. When it is interrupted, we're going to talk about that on the Wednesday show. Same time, same bat channel, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time here at Overtime Studio, mycitymymusic.com. All right, kiddos, thank you so much. And thank you for listening. And enjoy the rest of your workday and this beautiful weather. Until next time, peace out. All right, good.